Good evening. We hope that you all have had a wonderful day. How was your day, Olive?
Great.
Wonderful. So we're going to take you through a practice now just to wind you down, to get you ready for the evening, to get you settled back and really ready for sleep. So we're just going to start just by kind of shaking off our day. Maybe kind of wiggle your knees out a little bit. Feels good just to get everything off of your day. So we're just going to bring our hands now into the space of our chest and just take a couple of nice slow breaths. You might want to just go ahead and close your eyes here as you just begin to settle in. So we're going to take a nice full breath in now and just gather your arms up over the head. And this time we're going to bend over to the side. And so we'll be stretching through the left-hand side of the body. Taking a couple of nice breaths here, just making a nice moon shape. Now breathing back up to the center. And then moving over to the other direction, really stretching now through the right-hand side of the body. Just a nice moon shape. Gathering back up to the center. This time, go ahead and grab your wrist with your hands. So you're going to take the right hand on the left wrist and bend over to the right-hand side of the body. Good. Taking a nice full breath, really stretching through the side, gathering back up to the center now. Change hands and bending now over to the left. Beautiful. Then stretching back into the center, just kind of shaking the hands down the body now. We're just going to spread the legs and just walk our hands down the knees. You're going to take your peace fingers or your second and your third fingers and grab the big toes. And here, you're just going to stretch your body forward. And kind of just using the elbows to let your body move back and forth. This time, let your head just get rid of all of the thoughts that it's had for the day. And just letting go of everything. We're going to walk our hands forward. And we're going to move right into a downward dog. So let's move right onto our mats here, Olive. Just moving into a downward dog. Again, you can kind of pedal out your feet rather. Maybe lifting the right leg up to three-legged dog. Really stretching through the whole body. Let that foot come back down to meet your left. Picking up the left foot now. Stretching out the whole body. And then letting the left foot come back down to meet the right. Just give the hips a little bit of a wiggle. And we're going to let our knees just come down to the earth now. And here, we're just going to let our belly hang, moving into cow. Just nice and quiet. Letting the head move back down to the earth, into cat. We're really feeling it all the way through the spine. So as you curl your belly under, feel every little bit of your back. Curling, curling, curling. Dropping to the earth, lifting your head. And then exhaling, feeling the whole back curl up toward the sky, letting your head fall down to the earth. You're going to let the knees come wide now and just let your whole body move back into child's pose. So hands are now stretching forward. Let your left cheek move and meet the mat. So you just have your head turned just a little bit in between the arms. Take a nice full breath in and a nice full breath out. Then turning the head so that the right cheek now greets the mat. A nice full breath in And a nice full breath out. Let your head return to the center so that your forehead is resting on the earth. And if that's not comfortable, you can always stack your fists so that your head is just resting right on your fists. But we're doing this so that any thoughts that you have at the front of your mind, you're just letting them melt into the space of the earth, just making sure that everything is nice and quiet. So let your breath be just as smooth as you can. And from here, we're just going to roll onto one side of the hip. And we're going to let both of our legs come wide. So just moving into a V so that your right foot is stretched out and your left foot is stretched out. And here we're just going to walk our hand down toward the foot, so moving toward your left leg here. And then just stretching your body. And if you can bring that left arm up and over, you can let the hand that's on the leg be on the shin or the knee, the thigh, whatever is comfortable. Or you can allow both hands to come all the way down to the feet if that's possible. Take a nice breath in here. And a nice breath out. Nice breath in. And a nice breath out. And then slowly grow that arm back up so you come all the way back up to seated. And then letting the opposite hand reach the opposite direction. Letting your right hand move toward the right foot. And then stretching over again. You can let the hand be on the shin, the ankle, the foot, whatever is accessible. Letting that arm sweep up over the head, or maybe just let it rest on the back of the neck, whatever feels comfortable to you. A nice breath in, and a nice breath out. A nice breath in, and a nice breath out. And then on your next inhalation, rising back up, journeying back up. Now let both of your hands walk down toward your feet, just really slowly. And again, just let your head hang down toward the earth like you're letting everything go from the day. Maybe shake out your neck just a little bit. And your hands can be on your ankles again, or they can be on the shins. It's really whatever is most comfortable for you. And then we're going to walk our hands back up our legs. And this time we're going to move into butterfly. So you're going to take both feet and put the soles of your feet together. And then you're going to put your hands around your feet and just bounce out your knees a little bit, just like you're slowly flapping your butterfly wings. Good. And you can make your back just as tall as possible, just like you're stretching all the way up to the sky. Take a nice full breath in. And a good full breath out.
Where will we be going on our butterfly journey?
Where would you like to go on your butterfly journey?
I don't know.
I say we flap all the way to dreamland.
Yeah.
So if we're flying all the way to dreamland, maybe we come to rest so that it's nice and soft on our pillow. So maybe we just walk our hands forward. And again, we just let our whole head hang down. We let everything go from our day. And as we walk back up, now we're going to take our leg and put it out in front of us. So you're going to stretch your left leg out in front of you and bringing that other foot in all the way up as close as you can. So this is kind of like a seated tree position. And here we're going to walk our hand. See if you can make it all the way down to your foot. Can you make it all the way there, Olive? Mm-hmm. And then breathing in, you're going to breathe in and stretch out. And then exhale, you're going to let everything fold down toward the knee. And I'm just going to stretch to the side here so you can see what I'm doing there, Olive. So just breathing in and then letting go. And here you can just maybe feel how much you've grown today. Maybe you need to let go of anything this leg had to do or overwork. And then walking the hand back up, we're just going to switch our legs, switch our knees, And again, we're going to just walk our hands slowly down the leg, reaching toward our toes or whatever is accessible, and breathing in, pulling up, and then breathing out, letting yourself just fall forward. Letting your heart rest here, letting your mind and your breath all slow down. And walking your hands back up the leg. This time we're going to move into something called cradling the baby. So we're going to let the foot come up just like you were holding a baby. And you're going to put your foot into your elbow. And then your other elbow is going to wrap around your knee. And then you're going to put your hands together. And you're just going to rock it back and forth just like a baby. You could sing it a good night lullaby, Olive.
Okay.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all. Alright, so we're going to put our baby down gently. And we're going to switch babies, pulling our other leg up. Do you know any other good night songs?
Twinkle, twinkle,
Little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So we let our leg back down onto the earth. And this time we're going to walk our hand out to the side and just bending over again. Letting everything fall over to the right side. And then breathing back in. Letting everything fall over to the left. Just like a falling star now. Breathing back in. And again over to your right. And breathing back in. And over to your left. Now we're just going to let our feet come down to the mat. And you're going to hold behind your knees and just let your body roll down. Just really slowly down to the earth. We're going to draw our knees into our chest. And let our arms just wrap around our knees. And just rocking ourselves now back and forth. Just like we're the baby that we're rocking. I know I could use some goodnight milk and cookies. How about you, Olive?
Yeah. If I stopped falling forward.
So we're just going to put our feet all the way up to the sky now. And you can either flex your feet or you can point your toes. And just stretching through the backs of your legs. Just pedal them out. Maybe you can pretend you're riding a bicycle here, just really slowly, taking a little nighttime bicycle ride. And then slowing your bike down, slowing it down. Move the feet back into the chest. And then hold your legs with your arms. Just rocking ourselves back and forth. And then very slowly, we're going to let the legs come all the way down to the ground into a pose called Shavasana. So in Shavasana, you'll just let your legs stretch out. So you're just nice and comfortable on the earth. Letting your breath breathe into the belly fully. Let your hands come to rest on your heart. And just feel now the beat of your heart. And slow your breath down just as much as you can. Now here in the beat of your heart, I want you to imagine that your fingertips are sending into your heart now something that you want to have a beautiful dream about. So let whatever it is that you want to appear move now into the space of the heart.
Ice cream and pizza.
So if it's ice cream and pizza, or a unicorn, or a monster truck, whatever it is, let it move into the space of your heart. A nice full breath in. And a nice full breath out. And from the beat of your heart, I want you to feel that all light is pulsating around the whole body and that it's protecting you now throughout the whole night, keeping you at peace and safe and warm and loved. So very slowly now you're going to roll over to the right hand side of your body. And then you're just going to use your hand to push yourself back up into a gentle seated position. And let your hands come to rest at the space of your heart. Thank you all for joining us.